Oh, hello. It's us again for another episode of The Proving Grounds, the developmental of the Corverse. I'm joined again by JVH. He's sat with me. Yeah, how are you feeling today?
Well, after an exciting week last week, we may have revealed that we are pre-taping this episode.
We are.
Because you may have just seen us at the Across the Pond pay-per-view this past weekend, where Rob versus Davo happened. And of course, this is pre-taped, so we don't know what happened.
No,
but
we don't know who won. We don't know who
we're
lost.
We're gonna have a happy time here tonight, and we're kicking off with your British Wrestling Invasion member, Codebreaker, here in the tournament.
My good friend Codebreaker is going to move forward in this tournament, and it's going to feel great.
Now, if you haven't seen it, check it out on the screen now of what has happened so far as we move on to round 2 of the tournament here for Proving Grounds. Of course, the winner of the Proving Grounds tournament will become the Proving Grounds champion at Tidal Wave in August, and that gives them a chance to appear on the main roster of either Call or Strike at ShockWrestling. So all these new competitors at Proving Grounds, I'm talking about all these new competitors, Rob, yet Codebreaker is kicking us off tonight, and we've seen him for quite a few months now here at ShockWrestling.
We have, but he hasn't won a singles title yet, and that's weighing heavy on him, so that's why he's part of the Proving Grounds. That's the number one most important thing about the Proving Grounds in terms of getting on there as a featured roster member. Who knows, maybe we'll have former singles champions on there as guests, but it's different in the fact that if you're going to be a main line, like signed to Proving Grounds permanently, or, in the case of, not permanently I should say, but you're meant to be there, is you kind of previously won a singles title. Tag titles, yes. Singles titles, no.
Now,
and there's Codebreaker in his new trip.
Oh,
wow.
Look at that. Dave O edition. Yeah. Interesting.
That doesn't mean anything.
Interesting.
It's just he's supporting
Maybe he's
Davo.
Siding with Davo.
I don't think he's siding with Davo. He's just being a good pal to Davo and wearing the Davo edition t-shirt. Just like there's a Codebreaker edition t-shirt. There's a Rob edition t-shirt.
You guys in the Brotherhood and your whole, oh no, we're all a brotherhood, we're all equal as one. It seems that Codebreaker thinks Davo's going to beat you this past weekend.
Well, if that's what he thinks, that's his opinion. I have to respect it. The PWI, we sort things out amongst ourselves when we need to. So if that's what Codebreaker believes, then he's allowed to. This isn't a dictatorship. I'm not going to force an opinion upon him. I'm not the Raven. And that's how it is. That's how it is.
Or is it a monarchy?
No. We're a brotherhood. It's different.
A brotherhood.
We are a democracy.
Oh, no. So, coming out, though, who I thought had a great first appearance at ShockWrestling is Rush Rivera.
Yes, very good match. Previously, we've seen on Proving Grounds with them. Very, very, very hard-hitting, very intense match from the very, very beginning.
I'm a huge fan of Rush Rivera.
Yes. And they've got their own elevator.
I was about to say, this matchup is much more than just moving on in this tournament.
Yes.
This is the fight for the Cody Vader.
Exactly.
Eventually, whoever wins this battle is going to have to take on Andre for the Cody Vader.
Exactly. Right, I'm written it's official. This match is for the Cody Vader entrance as well.
One of you is going to lose it. Codebreaker has
Codebreaker's entrance is a little different to Rush's in terms of the Cody Vader, but
I think they're trying to claim the rights of the elevator is more what they're after.
Yes.
Like, this is my elevator, only I'm allowed to use it.
It's also very costly to run.
You know how our locker room works. Everybody argues over gear. People take each other's gear. People take each other's moves. So I watched a clip from WWE Total Divas the other day where I can't even freaking remember. Me and Ace watched it together, but they were arguing because somebody took somebody's finisher. And they were arguing to Natalia about it, and it was making me laugh.
The most thing I remember about Total Divas is when Rusev on his Instagram story or something was with Sheamus. And Rusev's like, well, we're going to watch Total Divas. It's going to be great. And then you can just hear Sheamus in the background like, turn it off. We're not going to watch that shite.
Oh! Quick moves here by JT on
Codebreaker's not going to lose that quickly. That's not going to happen. There we go. Look at that. Kick out before the ref even got in position. What skill from the Codebreaker.
Now, Codebreaker knows this locker room from being around so frequently over the past few months at ShockWrestling. Some of these guys coming into ShockWrestling may not know how the locker room tactics work.
No.
Codebreaker with a pin, though.
Only test the waters there. I know, Codebreaker. He knew that was not the finish, but he knew he had to test the waters to see what he could use to get a 2 count early into the match, and he was successful. He knew what he had to use.
Oh. Nice kick there onto JT. Getting pulled over to the side now. No, I said JT. Rush Rivera is all tied up. Not looking good. Codebreaker really showing dominance in this matchup and of course throughout this tournament so far.
That was awesome.
No!
Trying to take his head off.
Rush Rivera, of course, beat Echo in round 1. One of Andre's goons.
His friend. Echo's his friend, though, which was crazy.
Yeah.
Wave back at Codebreaker.
Do you think there's a club?
He's waving.
Like a Mask Boy club?
Probably. I mean, Andre's Jobbers Union, apart from Frogman, they're all pretty weird.
Jen Pickens and Iron Maiden both wear masks. Maybe they're part of the club.
Wow. They're PWI. They're in the best club that's possible. They don't need to be part of that club.
Rush getting thrown over by Codebreaker. Now, the height difference between Codebreaker and Rush might be advantage for Rush here tonight. He might be able to take down the Giant. I'm trying to cheer on Rush, and he's just getting brutalized by Codebreaker. This is not
Codebreaker knows what to do.
Oh! Right to the face. Hope you can breathe under that mask.
Get that win, brother.
Of course, Codebreaker beat Boogie Night, which that's not really much of a
rather
feat.
quick fashion.
Oh!
But hey, don't you say anything against Codebreaker.
He basically got a bye week.
Codebreaker is undefeated
Rob.
in Proving Grounds. He's undefeated in Proving Grounds. Okay. That's a 100%
to that end, so
win
is
streak.
Rush Rivera.
Yes, well, it doesn't matter. Codebreaker had it first.
Look at these moves here by Rush. Big hit onto Codebreaker. Just look, he's using the smart tactic of keeping the bigger man down on the ground. What do we got here?
Codebreaker's only going to be down as long as he allows it. Let's face it.
Big hit by Rush. Oh. As long as look at how long he's been down, Rob.
It's only because he's allowing it. He's just regaining some strength, allowing Rush to. He's just allowing Rush to use some of his energy. That's all he's doing here.
Rush is a high flyer and quick on his feet. Just keeping Codebreaker down. I didn't think I'd ever see Codebreaker get brutalized like this. Oh, he missed! Codebreaker using the ropes to knock Rush down.
He waited for the moment to capitalize, and he's going to end the match soon after here.
Elbow drop.
And the crowd loves Codebreaker.
Onto the chest of Rush Rivera. Oh, another big kick to the back there. Come on, Rush.
There we go.
We know the skills you got to take
it home, Codebreaker.
This is no. Come on, he's using cheap BWI moves. He's not even being impressive here tonight, Rob.
He's being successful.
What? Codebreaker from the top rope now.
This is going to finish
Telling Rush to get up.
Putting him into position for a finishing move. That's going to end on a 3 count.
One, 2. Only a 1 count.
Okay, I was wrong.
Couldn't even get your 3 count.
But Rush is delaying the inevitable. He's delaying the inevitable.
Quick crowning there by Codebreaker, tying Rush up now.
Gotta pull the mask off.
Oh, did you see that? Kind of looked like Rush almost tapped there.
I think he did.
Oh! It's again with that knee to the face. The big man Codebreaker stalking Rush outside the ring. What's he got? Grabbing him.
I think he's just gonna slam him into the ring post fence area.
Right against that barricade. And that's no car strike barricade, but that's foam. That's just a metal bar right there. That cannot
Different
feel
regulations
good on
in the
Rush
UK.
Rivera. Oh! Taking Codebreaker down. The count is going. Throwing Codebreaker back into the ring. Rush Rivera screams, trying to get himself re-energized in this matchup. Look at this! Could this be it for the Codebreaker? Will Rush Rivera take him down here tonight? No! Look at Codebreaker.
Putting up a fight, he knows how to do that. He's going to win the match, Codebreaker. I can tell you he's going to win.
Oh!
I mean, that was an impressive move. I'll give Rush that.
That was a wild move. Down the Rivera. Oh! Right on top of Codebreaker. 2!
No.
A kick. Bro,
there we go.
Pulls the shoulder up. It wasn't even a full kick out. Just weakly trying to lift up there. The Codebreaker's done, Rob. This is it. Rush Rivera's going to end
sure he can pull it off. He just needs to capitalize on one moment and he'll get the win.
I don't think so. He's not getting up, Rob.
He will. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
That's what I knew was coming.
I didn't. I stayed silent waiting for you to eat your own words, but Codebreaker is back in this matchup.
I have faith in my boy.
Look at these two kicking off Proving Grounds here tonight. What a wild start to the show. Codebreaker versus Rush Rivera to kick off round 2 of the tournament. Oh!
Oof, there we go.
More hits here by Codebreaker. Going to the outside of the ring against Rush Rivera.
Oof. This is becoming a very, very brutal match here.
Of course, the winner of this matchup, we will see one of the competitors later on tonight, because both those matches are also tonight.
It's very deep, very stacked, very, very good tournament.
Rush Rivera, I had my full faith in Rush Rivera this whole time, but I think it's finally slipping, Rob.
I told you, Codebreaker knows what he has to do to win.
They're getting tired, though, Rob. This is dangerous territory.
Well, that's always a factor in a match. But I think Codebreaker has better conditioning than Rush.
There you go, Rush. That might be true. The
just before he
BWI's
could mount
workout
something
regime is quite interesting. You guys all sweat all 11 of you sweat together.
We're all in there in the gym training constantly together.
I heard that Iron Maiden might be one of the fiercest trainers of the whole BWI.
Yeah, they know what they need to do to get you back in ring shape after an injury or after a little time out.
Oh!
Dropping an elbow.
Elbow from the top.
Pin.
One, two. No! Unbelievable.
Codebreaker was not happy about that kick out.
Mad. Yeah, he is angry. This is not good for Rush Rivera. I don't think Rush Rivera is ready for the wrath of the Codebreaker here.
This is going to be something big to end the match. No!
Oh, no!
It was countered, damn it.
Rush quickly getting the upper hand, missing a flying kick from the second rope, though. Not looking good for Rush.
That was a big hit.
I think Rush is shocked with himself for being able to get out of it into a pin. One. Another kick out by Codebreaker.
It's never going to be it.
He's never going to fall that easily, Rob.
No, it's not going to happen.
Oh! Oh! Rush brutalizing Codebreaker, slamming his head against the ring. Oh, now some kicks
to the chest.
Yeah, Rush is
trying to get all of the air out of Codebreaker there. Not on.
at these sleek moves here by Rush Rivera as Codebreaker tries to get away from him. Rush setting up here. Codebreaker trying to reach in.
He's got long arms.
He does. Which you'd think would be used to his advantage against a smaller guy like Rush Rivera. Tying him up against, throwing him against the ropes. Knocking him down quite easily. Once again, you could see that these two men are exasperated.
Off the ropes, into a kick to the head. Oh,
that's what I'm talking
that hit him
about.
Bad. I felt that.
Putting Codebreaker down from the top
felt
rope.
That.
Let's see it. I think Rush is putting him away
Come
right
on, Brady,
here.
You can do this.
Oh!
Whoa!
Whoa!
What was that?
Whoa! Quick
what the
moves
hell
by
happened
Rush
there?
Rivera!
Oh, Codebreaker looks hurt.
This is not
I hate to see my friend like this.
A splash on the riverbank. One, two, three.
You did fine. A fine job, Codebreaker.
Moves
I just think it was.
Listen,
It was that one
Rob,
lucky hit.
Listen,
that one lucky hit that busted him open.
He's probably gonna appear on freaking Strike.
He did very well. I'm very proud of him. And that's not to say that he can't in the future become Proving Grounds champion. It's just
settle down. We gotta celebrate
his time.
Rush Rivera's win and moving on in the tournament.
Well, there's always a big win when you beat.
Loss.
It's always a big win when you beat a member of the BWI. I'll say that. And he did good to get that win, and he fought well. So deserved. As much as I don't like to see my boys lose.
I've been told this next competitor is a JVH guy, Alucard.
Right.
And JVH guy, not as in the Nest members, but JVH is definitely gonna like this guy. He has those vibes. This is Alucard versus Kaiva in this matchup. Now, these two competitors faced off in the first episode.
They did. So they've had
how'd you like
quite
them?
a while. Well, both very impressive.
Of course, Kaiva beat Frogman.
Yes, in a rather quick fashion. But he did sort of show a weakness that he's a little keen to get the match done quickly. He did almost immediately go in for a spear to finish the match, which is very telling of your sort of mental state. So that could be taken advantage of here for Alucard to get the win.
But we also have legends like Lando from SWWE, who is known for his quick matches.
Yes, but he can't quite do that anymore because we know that's what to expect from him. So people become prepared for that. So if Kong's going to do the same thing here today and try and get the win straight out of the gate, he's going to clearly show people that's what he wants to do and that's his entire game plan. Can he improvise? Yes, that's what he did when he didn't get the win immediately. But he's very clearly telling his opponents, here's what I'm going to try and do if he tries to go for another quick win here.
Kaiva almost getting that bye week, kind of like Codebreaker did by facing
you leave Frogman alone.
Alucard is here.
Spooky individual.
Straight from the graveyard. He beat Break Stuff in the first round of the tournament. I was a big fan of Break Stuff as well.
Where we saw
it was a very JVH match.
I believe we saw Otis show up in that match, and we haven't seen him again. So
nope, not at all.
I don't know what that was about.
Alucard is here now. Remind the audience, Rob, of his origins from that first episode.
Well,
where did you guys say he was from? Cemetery?
Something like that. He was from the depths of spookiness, I can tell you that much. He's coming around a real skull. That's pretty scary, man.
Alucard taking on Kaiva. Maybe this matchup will be just as long as that impressive first matchup here that we had tonight. Look at this. Alucard taking on Kaiva.
Is he going to prove me right? No.
Quick moves.
I thought maybe he was going to use one of his finishes right at the gate, but no, this time he's taking a slower pace. So either he heard me, or he knew that's what he had to do in order to not make himself that much of a target.
Oh!
But I believe we're seeing seeing a bit of history repeating itself, though, because Alucard took a lot of damage early into his previous match before he came back and won the bloody thing. So maybe he's playing by that same game plan here. Like, your opponent used a load of energy on you early into the match and slowly sap that away to let you get the win.
This vampire vibe he has, you know, maybe he's an energy vampire. He can maybe he weaken his opponents by just breathing.
Yeah.
Do vampires breathe? I haven't watched Twilight in a while, Rob.
I've never watched Twilight.
Brother, what? You've watched like 3,000 movies and you haven't watched the Twilight franchise?
No.
I must say it on record. You should.
Well, give me just a second and I'll pull up some really obscure shit on my letterbox. I'm sure no one has heard of.
Twilight's not... Okay, different vampire movie. Batman versus Dracula? The animated movie? Big fan of that one.
Right. Isn't
Rob's not giving me nothing.
What's his name? Peter Stormare in there. One of my boys. I'm pretty sure he's Dracula in that. I do like good vampire
Your guess
films.
is better than mine.
There's...
Did the Nosferatu trailer drop, Rob?
It did, yes. I haven't seen it because I'm not the biggest fan of trailers today. I think they give away far too much.
Oh, look at this. Throwing Kong out of the ring. Alucard.
John Carpenter, he did the vampire movie, and that was pretty sick. I liked that quite a lot.
Trailers do fucking suck.
Yeah.
Oh! Against the hardest part of the ring, Alucard taking down Kaiva. This is awesome chance for these two competitors.
Kong wasn't phased that much. He recovered very, very quickly as the crowd shouts, "This is awesome!" And he goes for some sort of crazy move here, busting Alucard open, making a vampire bleed. Is that even possible?
God damn it.
Alucard seemingly doesn't care. He's fanging and banging. He's trying to get this win.
I believe... Oh, here we go. Throwing him against the pong.
Did they bleed or did they, like, use oil or something? I don't know how vampires work, man.
I have to keep looking up vampire fun facts. Dude. Well, Edward made Bella pregnant, so some type of fluid's moving through him.
Yeah. I do know that resulted in that creepy CGI-looking thing.
Bro, have you seen the animatronic, though? That thing is haunting. Vampires can bleed like humans.
1, 2, 3. Wow, okay.
And that's what you do to a vampire. You put him back in the ground, baby.
I thought Alucard was one of the hot tickets to go through the whole damn thing and maybe even win.
Nah, I knew I was going to be a fan of Alucard, but Kaiva had my heart the whole way.
Kong is
what a fierce competitor.
The doubt is wrong. Holy crap, this man, I've doubted him on both episodes now, and I think I'm doing him a disservice because clearly he knows what he's doing.
Congratulations to Kaiva as we move on here tonight. Next up, the Bad Habit versus the Petey Columbo.
Oh, come on, Petey.
Now, Bad Habit, of course. Did you ever rate the movie Slime Pays, Rob?
I don't believe it's on Letterboxd.
That was a joke. It's not on Letterboxd.
I was going to say, it would get a good review. I enjoyed it.
So, Bad Habit, of course. I'd say, yes, he is a Click member. Creepy guy. To me, I like Ramone much better than Bad Habit. In the movie, Bad Habit's the bad guy.
Ramone is, a lot calmer. It's a lot of a calmer temperament than Bad Habit.
That's Ramone vibes. Bad Habit, yes,
I mean, look at
has
these
a lot
eyes.
of energy.
I've probably mentioned
They're so
before,
glossy! Brother is high as shit!
He's just in kill mode. He just wants to win the match and kill and go home.
He is ready to go here tonight. Now, no offense to Bad Habit. Oh, jeez. But Petey Columbo, this is a new Petey Columbo we're seeing.
Exactly.
So, I don't know if Bad Habit is necessarily ready for the likes of Petey Columbo.
This is Petey Columbo after he's seen the bike riders. He's on a new level of
I mean, he just beat up a bear. Leonardo DiCaprio couldn't do that in The Revenant.
No. Petey Columbo beat up a bear. That's pretty crazy.
Bad Habit. Now, Bad Habit has appeared in Triple F.
Yes.
Good times.
I'm probably gonna say something wrong here, but wasn't he supposed to unmask at one point, or was that someone else?
Yeah, and he ran away. I think it was the final episode of Triple F. He was outside, and he was supposed to be unmasked.
He didn't want to.
And then it was Mikhail running around outside. You know, Mikhail wonders why that show hasn't come back. Anyway, Bad Habit is here, ready to face Petey Columbo. Now, of course, we just saw last week Duke Havoc beat the Great Gaz. Petey Columbo was a little upset by his pal losing, but Great Gaz is ready for Petey Columbo to win the whole tournament.
Yes, Gaz and Petey are both very good friends. They support each other all across the world, all the way through their in-ring careers. So they both sort of gone for one another to get there. And I think in their heart of hearts, they wanted this tournament to come down to both of them. That would have been a very special moment for them. But unfortunately, it was denied by the fates. But I'm thinking Gaz is now pulling for Petey to win the whole damn thing. And maybe he will. You never know. Dark horses have won tournaments before.
There is a chance. I mean, and once again, Bad Habit has only faced off a certain amount of times here at ShockWrestling. I believe Petey has already had more matches in ShockWrestling Universe than Bad Habit. Petey Columbo, the bike rider himself. Let's ride!
Yeah.
Other good motorcycle movies that you like, Rob? Grease 2? Question mark?
I haven't seen.
God damn it.
I sound like the Raven, the films I haven't seen.
Old Hogs? Or Wild Hogs?
No, what, is that the Travolta one?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that once when I was like quite young.
I was confusing it with Old Dogs, I think.
Old Dogs. Well, Ghost Rider, of course. Nicolas Cage.
Oh, Ghost Rider! Nice, nice. I knew you're a fan of that one. You dressed up as Ghost Rider.
I did.
At one of our pay-per-views this year.
Ghost Rider 2. Crazy movie, but very enjoyable.
I like Ghost Rider 2 better than the first one.
Yeah. I'm probably the same. I haven't seen the first Ghost Rider in ages.
Yes! Me and Rob agree! Petey with his bike rider shirt, of course. Now, is Petey a big Butler fan?
Oh, he is. Yeah. He saw Dune 2 5 times in the cinemas. So.
Is he a big Elvis, the movie fan?
I believe he saw that a few times as well, yeah. You know, he's got a fair bit of money because he tunes up bikes, funny enough. And so he likes to go to the cinema a lot.
Austin Butler dated Hannah Montana.
Is that law?
I mean,
in the show?
I don't know. Yeah, in the show.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
I almost called Bad Habit Ramone. This guy, Bad Habit, throwing Petey Columbo around.
Whoa. Yeah, I was
very quick move set. Bad Habit has.
Very, very quick mannerisms. He's been studying under Mikhail's tutelage very well.
Definitely slimy.
But no, as I was saying, I was not really a Disney Channel kid. I was more of a Cartoon Network boy. So. Nice.
Were there any British characters in any Cartoon Network classic shows that we'd watch?
Oh, I actually don't know. I feel like I would.
This is hard.
Oh, well, that was number one in Kid Next Door, of course.
You know how a lot of British actors will say it's easy to do an American accent because that's the media they're exposed to the most? Like, it does kind of suck that I feel like growing up I wasn't exposed to a ton of British media, but that's because
I'm fairly certain that the Amazing World of Gumball was even made in the UK. It's just that all those characters are American.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
That's a Thomas the Tank.
Oh, you're just getting mind memories of Thomas the Tank Engine.
We had Alec Baldwin, but Ringo Starr was the host at one point. And Chicken Run.
God, what a movie! Thomas the Magic Railroad. Smiling Town Station, what the hell they call it.
Bad Habit beating on Petey Columbo.
I was going to say, this match is going outside to the side of the ring.
Yeah, but I'd way rather talk about our British media.
Maybe he's trying to go for a count-out win. That's very slimy.
That is slimy of him if he goes for the count-out. Resetting the count. Bad Habit stare down.
A bit of a stare down there.
Petey chasing him.
Again, this is a new, more brutal Petey.
Oh.
Well, here we go.
Here.
Oh.
Bob the Builder's British?
Yes.
What?
This seems like a revelation.
Teletubbies!
To win. 1, 2. No, I thought that was it.
All right, Shaun the Sheep I knew was British.
Oh, of course, yeah. Hardman classic.
My sister Killa loved Shaun the Sheep. Oh, now Bad Habit's bleeding.
Fight forever shouts from the audience.
They're ready. I think they're on Petey's side, Rob. Once again, this new Petey has changed the mindset of all who watch Proving Grounds.
They love him in the UK. Oh, just he kicks. What are we going to see here? Oh, right to the face. To try and get the win. Is that it? 1, 2, no.
Unable to do it. Bad Habit staying in this matchup.
And what are we going to see here into the corner again?
He's hard to beat. I'm still shocked by these revelations of the British television. Big.
I'm sure
missing.
More.
Bad Habit getting back up here.
Oh, but Petey's just bringing him straight down to the mat.
Maybe he'll make him tap.
Maybe he's going to go for the
getting out
the knockout
again. You think Petey Columbo's going to knock out Bad Habit?
You never know. I'd like to see these two in an MMA style match. That would be quite fun.
Chopped there by Habit. Habit trying to tie up Petey Columbo into the ropes.
Yeah, trying to damage his legs. Because that's the main important thing you need to kick out, are your legs.
Look at this. Brutal attacks now by Bad Habit. Dragging Petey across the ring into a pin.
Is that it?
1, 2.
No!
Oh! Petey Columbo is still in it. He lives to ride again. Come on, Petey. You can do it.
Oh,
damn it.
Blow to the back.
These click guys. Specifically Bad Habit. Can't stand him.
He's very disrespectful. Oh, into a roll-up.
Oh, there we go.
1,
2.
Just like I taught you.
Oh.
No, I thought that was it.
He's able to escape. Slipping away like the little slime he is. Bad Habit. Knocked down by Petey. Here we go.
Again. Returning the favor from earlier. As Petey
put him away.
Goes for a move to end the match. A kick. Oh, DDT. Is that it? A 1 and a 2
and a
3. There we go.
Petey does it.
Yes.
Petey survived.
And the crowd goes wild.
I can't believe it, Rob.
The redemption tour of Petey Columbo continues. Let's go.
To ride another day, Petey Columbo moves on in the Proving Grounds tournament. I bet you're happy, Rob.
Oh, I'm very, very happy for Petey. He deserves this after all he went through on the main roster, getting bullied by Jaden and Warp and Jim Pickens, to finally being able to come back here to Proving Grounds and show this is who I am, this is who I'm meant to be, I deserve to be here. There we go. And there we go, raises his fist in victory.
We'll be taking on Codebreaker in the next, or we'll be taking on Rush Rivera in the next round of the tournament here at Proving Grounds.
Quite the clash of styles that's going to be.
Now, speaking of the Click, we are moving on here tonight to Chewy versus Ramone.
Okay. Now, Chewy, of course, was really, really good in his previous match. And I don't think Ramone's gonna be able to take it, unfortunately, for him.
Well, yeah. You were saying earlier how Ramone is kind of vibey.
Yeah. I like Ramone, but I just don't think he's
a little too chill. This isn't the environment for him.
I like him.
This is too much of that ECW edge.
He's a fine competitor, but I just don't think he has that ability to go through Chewy. Chewy has been, on a tear. We've only seen him do one match, but even then, that was really, really brutal, and he got that win.
Wookiee energy is here. Now, I'm not too familiar with the wrestler Chewy.
Only had the one match so far in terms of being televised, but he showed he could hang with the best of them. Even then, I mean, Big Biscuit put up one hell of a fight. It was a brutal match from start to finish, and in the end, he's the one that won.
Wow. Well, welcome, Chewy. I'm excited to see how you'll beat up Ramone tonight, because I don't think Ramone's ready for such a fierce competitor like Chewy. Ramone's got that good luck charm in him.
He's got the swag.
All right, Rob, if that's what you want to say.
We'll see if he's got it in him to get the win.
Very clearly, Ramone is not Bad Habit. Bad Habit's kind of ripped. Ramone looking like me, making his way down. I don't think he's ready for Chewy. I think Chewy's going to destroy him in a measly, 30 seconds or less
30
matchup.
seconds? Wow, we think we're going to have a squash here.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to have quite that, but I do agree this is going to be a pretty one-sided match in Chewy's favor.
I mean, not to try to rank Click members, but Bad Habit is probably a better competitor than Ramone, and he just lost to Petey Columbo. No defense of Petey Columbo there, I see, Rob.
Well, he's got Pyro. I don't know who's paying for that. It must be Mikhail.
That's coming out of Mikhail's pocket.
Anyway, the bell's
Listen
about
to the
ring.
boos for this guy. This is ridiculous. I'm ready for Chewy to go all the way. Oh,
are we gonna have 30 seconds?
Size difference.
We're gonna have 30 seconds put on the screen just to count if JVH's prediction is gonna be correct.
Yeah, let's see. We're already counting down here, folks. Look, quick and easy moves by Chewy. Now, this man's kind of a monster.
Yeah.
Let the Wookiee win.
Words to live by. Oh, there we go. We did see a little of that cockiness in the previous match he was in.
He's practically playing with his food, Rob. He's just
we did see a bit of that
Ramone
attitude from Chewy in his match with Big Biscuit. So clearly he knows he's good. He knows he looks good. He knows how to compete. And that confidence can send you a long way. It can, but sometimes it can be your undoing. As Ramone does get a bit of a fight here. It's not just 30 seconds like you thought it was. He's outlasted that at least.
Yeah, we passed the 30-second mark, folks. Ramone is back in this matchup here tonight. Oh! Quick moves there by Ramone. All right.
Ooh.
Ramone showing off a bit against Chewy. I'm a little impressed. Ramone's already starting to be a little bit more in this matchup. I thought it was going to be over. Chewy, though. Throwing Ramone back into the ring. These Click guys, I tell you.
I know.
They think they're better than everybody else, but look at him. Look at this. Chewy going for the pin. He just pushed Ramone down. The disrespect for a 2 count. Oh!
Chewy's right back on him. Yeah, it's pretty obvious he doesn't think Ramone's got anything on him.
Uh-oh. Tied up here now. Ramone picking up. Look at the strength of Ramone, though.
Slamming him down.
Quick moves. Now, the winner of this matchup will be taking on Kaiva in the next round of the tournament. Oh, look at his leg on the rope.
Yeah, no. He knew that if, had Ramone gone for the pin there, that wouldn't have counted as Ramone goes for his patenting finishing move. Trying to get this done. Hoisting him up. And no. Just too tall. Basically, he just get his legs on the floor.
Just barely.
One.
As Chewy.
No.
Chewy's a very tactical wrestler here, I see.
Yes. He knows what he needs to do. Going for the rest here. Trying to snap those fingers off. Classic me. Just stuffing the tape.
Look how quick he is compared to Ramone as well.
Yeah.
Much faster.
Shutting down any attempt Ramone has to get anything in this match.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Slamming him up, throwing him up, slamming him down. There we go. Those are the words I wanted.
Right into the pin.
2. No.
Kick out by Ramone. He stays in it, folks.
He's got heart.
Will the click prevail?
Here we go.
Going for the wrist again.
Snap.
Fight forever chance between Chewy and Ramone
Very
here tonight.
entertaining crowd here tonight.
They've loved this whole episode of Proving Grounds, I tell you.
Notice I didn't say pleased.
Oh! Sliding underneath, throwing Ramone. Look at that.
Oh,
Ramone with the quick recovery, though. Trying to tie him up. Bending his arm, slamming it into the mat. Keeps leaving the ring, trying to get away, it seems. And then Ramone chases him and decides not to go after him. Do you think it's some mind games by Chewy here tonight,
I think
Rob?
it is, definitely. Trying to bring him into his court. Trying to bring the ball into his pitch. And clearly it's paid off here, because now he's able to wail on Ramone, because he gave him that room to work with.
And do this on the outside of the ring.
This will not count. Attack would only count in the middle of the ring. So this was just done out of malice, just to hurt Ramone.
Yeah, just wanting to show him the pain. Chewy throwing Ramone, bonk.
Oh. Trying to crack his head open,
I think that's my favorite spot.
Yeah.
It's the ping against the ring post. That's what happens when you have real ring posts and not LEDs. Throwing Chewy back into the ring. Could this be the recovery Ramone needed here against Chewy tonight? Look at this! A boost of energy by Ramone, taking over this matchup against Chewy. See, not quick enough. Oh,
wow.
Oh, my God!
No way.
He stole his move!
The strength.
Into a pin!
To do that. One,
two. By Chewy, doesn't let it happen. That was wild. Wow, Ramone.
And that's got to make
changing the game here tonight.
Here we go, trying to finish him off again. But Chewy's long leg's going to help him here. No.
Oh, he lands it that time. Look at Chewy right back up, though.
Don't finish the match. What are you doing?
This is insane. Chewy not even phased.
Giving him
big combo on Ramone
to breathe with, and now Chewy's taking it back and in a position that's really painful, and it's going to just
Will he tap?
Ramone should have kept the pressure up. He taunted at the wrong moment, and Chewy just went, you know what, this is it. I'm going to break your bone. We're going to finish the match.
Wow.
And he
Ramone out of the tournament as Chewy celebrates. Congratulations on another win, Chewy. He will be facing Kaiva in the next round of the tournament. What a week it's been, Rob. Your winners of this week: Rush Rivera, Kaiva, Petey, Columbo, and Chewy. Congratulations to all those competitors and the rest of the competitors that have appeared throughout the Proving Grounds tournament so far. Wow, Rob. And then now next week, we'll be back from the UK, from across the pond, as this episode was taped. So, I guess check us out in the next episode of Proving Grounds. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.